Hey everybody, it's Eric from the Mature Minded Gamers group. We are checking out some Silmaris Dice Kingdoms. We're going to cover some tips and tricks. I played a lot of games of this and I've had a ton of fun, and the developers have been super responsive, or the developer. And I think this is going to be a very special game that a lot of people are going to enjoy quite a bit. So I wanted to give you some tips and tricks that I've learned in my journey so far. Hopefully, it will help you have as much fun as I have with this game. All right, let's get to it. So some tips and tricks for this game. Your fate points or your fate dice are very, very important. You also want to quickly replace your counselors with better ones. Getting dice right here, you almost always want to roll the dice with the biggest number for you. That was a terrible roll. I have never re-rolled for 2 fate dice. That seems like a huge waste. When you get an event like this, which you get every turn, they are random. Most of them. Some of them seem to happen every game, but always play, if you have an option, play one that bases off of your playstyle. So like I'm merciless, so right here gives me a +1 fate dice. Even if this, I mean, there's exceptions that you're going to want to make, but the fate dice makes it almost worth it. Unless you know it's going to be a bad choice, I would always do that because fate dice are just so important. These are the events. Usually give you a reward of an item, which is nice because you can sell that item for fate dice if you don't need it. And this one takes 7. We have 6. We're going to go ahead and hire a new counselor because we have 6 fate dice. I always try to go to the ones that just have one big high number, personally. There is some benefits to them having 2 skills, because sometimes your person will be used and you need someone else to do that task too. So it's not terrible to pick one that's the other way around, but typically if you can get a 5 one right here, Ella's a good first pick. Go ahead and buy her. And you do want to be careful about when you replace it. Make sure it's gray right there. I've accidentally replaced some of my other people. As you can see, it used up our turn. Which is, that's how you have to do. If you've already used the person, then you can't replace them, so. Yeah, we're going to do it because I want the fate dice. And it's not bad having an early enemy, because later on they get built up pretty strong and then you don't want them to band together, so. Sometimes you may get an event that will force your hand into war with someone. It's not necessarily a bad thing, especially early on, because if you can take them out, you will gain resources from them every turn they join you. They don't fight for you or anything like that, but every turn you'll get a random resource, which is very helpful, and it eliminates one more empire from attacking you. He got me. So this is a level 1 spy. Nothing happened there. If it was a higher level spy, I probably would have re-rolled. Since it's a level 1, it would have been a huge deal. We would just have replaced him with an upgrade. So that's why I went with that. And I would recommend that as another tip. Right here is very important, where you can, if you need dice, like this guy's probably going to end up attacking us since we're at war, you can go to the market and you can trade dice. So we could trade 3 of these, 3 of these, and get some more war dice, which I'm actually going to do. Now we're going to take care of this event down here. Not that one. Oh, perfect. So it actually costs fate dice to take items away from people. So I don't normally give an item until I have someone good. So if I got something good that played off these adventure dice right here, then I would give her an item. But I probably won't give this axe to this guy yet. It's not worth the cost of fate dice when I upgrade him, because he will probably be my next up. Well, we need a friend right now. Here comes the enemy. So when you're defending, you have walls, and so the walls will help you out quite a bit. With defense, 2 is the base. But still, his army's probably pretty massive. See what he's got sending our way here. Oh, it's only 11. So when I clicked on it there, you can see I can actually attack them, meet them out in the middle of the field, or I could send spies in. Typically, you don't want to attack them because then you don't get your wall bonus. Sometimes you're going to get events pop up that need you to click on your city. This is also where you upgrade your different parts of the city that will increase the amount of dice that you can hold. This can be very important, but you can't really focus on doing them all. Generally, I will focus on doing one or two and trying to however I'm going to make this playthrough. So, like since in this one I was based on combat, I tried to get a lot of combat dice. So I would definitely upgrade like the barracks in this one. This is also where you can do missions. You'll get a lot of missions that'll pop up that'll be event related, and it'll tell you to go and study, the scroll or do something like that. And a lot of times you'll do those there within your city. You do want to make sure you get those done because those done correctly can be very helpful to you. There are some events that are on the map. You'll have to go to a temple or something to explore it. You just have to click on that temple and then complete the objective. All right, guys, that wraps up my tips and tricks for Silmaris Dice Kingdom. It's a really great game. I've had a lot of fun playing it, and I can't wait to play some more. The fact that you can play your session in, between an hour to 2 hours or shorter if you don't do well, makes it really appealing to me. I like a game like this. I like the randomness, but I also like the fact that I kind of can control my luck a little bit in what I'm trying to do. I get to choose how many dice to use, and if I'm having a good session, I may use less dice and take a chance, or I might be having a bad session and I know that I got to throw everything I got at this. Hopefully, this video helped you. Please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to have yourself a great day.